I'm not saying this so you can hate me. I'm saying this because I want you to open up your eyes. I'm saying this as an older brother. You'll never attract modern women. That's the truth. The main reason is you can't stop blaming them. Bro, this is like the conundrum that socialists face, right? A lot of socialists, they'll be like, oh my God, rich people this, rich people that, where in the inside, they really just want to be rich. In the inside, they want the money. Because in every socialist situation that you'll see, organization, the top is always making the money. BLM, Fidel Castro, you name him, the top keeps the money because they want the money. They're jealous. So what ends up happening? The people at the bottom keep the same ideology. Oh, money's bad, money's evil. And all it's doing is you're keeping money away from you. That's all you're doing. Well, the same thing happens with women. See, if you hate women so much, do you really think a girl's ever going to give you the time of day? Do you really think that if you treat women like ass, they're ever going to like you back? Right? And you can try to overcompensate for that by having all the money in the world, which will help you to an extent, but all you're going to be attracting is bottom of the barrel women. All you're going to be attracting, it's going to be no better than Pornhub. It's going to be cheap sex. That's all you're going to attract. See, you will not be able to attract a modern woman if all you do is hate them. Number two, you got to fix your own problems. See, number one is easy because it's easy to hate somebody else. And again, this goes against everything I teach you guys, right? You have to be 100% self-aware. And what that means is that you know that you and I both have imperfections. That's just human nature. We're imperfect creatures, but you know what's beautiful? You can work on all of them. All of my weaknesses, constantly, I'm trying to make strengths, right? I know where my defaults are. I know where I fall short in every area of life. And all I do in this channel and in my life is document and progress how I'm leveling up every aspect of my life as best as I can, because that's all you can do, right? Your competition is you against the mirror. What that means is you're looking at yourself, you're looking at all the weak versions or all the weaknesses that you have, and you're perfecting them. So, no, it's not that girls are bad. It's probably that you're cringy. Or it's probably that you're too clingy. Or you're too desperate. Or there's probably a myriad of reasons as to why girls are not liking you, because I'm promising you there's a 6'2" and a 5'7" dude both getting the girls that you want. Number three, you're looking in the wrong places. You gotta understand that in the situations that you're finding the girl will yield you a certain type of woman. And that's not a bad thing or an insult to women. That's just, you need to understand that. So for example, if you go to clubs, if you go to festivals, if you go to raves, that's the type of women that you're going to look for, right? These are the type of women that are probably still hungry for attention. If you notice how they're dressing, most of the time they're half-dressed because they're still looking for that attention, which again, not a ding against women. That's just what they're into right now. You must understand that if you grab a girl from any of these areas, they're still going to be with that mindset and mentality of liking and seeking male validation. They need that. It feeds their ego. What's going to drive you crazy is thinking, man, why can't ever I find a good girl? Why can't I find a girl that ignores everybody else on social media and doesn't need attention? Well, you're finding them in the wrong places. 4, you're believing way too many guys online, bro. I'm telling you right now, most girls, like 95% of them, won't be with you if you're an absolute ass to them. They won't be with you if you're trying to juggle multiple relationships, even if you're upfront about it. You have to understand, bro, the guys that you're seeing online with 5 to 6 chicks around them, most of the time are hired models, or escorts, or they're paying them for some sort of clout. There's always some sort of pay or exchange structure. It's never really because they genuinely like the dude. Like, that's not real life. And yeah, does money make you desirable to most women? Of course. This will give you access to almost any chick. I always talk about money and attractiveness being like gatekeepers, right? These two attributes, the money which would be social proof, which is visible, and your attractiveness, which would be how you carry yourself, your confidence, also highly visible, act like gatekeepers with women, where what happens is that when women see a dude that has all that social proof, all that power and confidence, their gates become open, right? Now they're interested, and now they're willing to connect with the guy. But you still got to pull. You still got to have game. Because at the end of the day, if you're just thinking that the money's going to get you girls, the only way that's going to happen is with paid escorts. Finally, number 5, you got to understand you won't win because you're competing globally. Your mind is too small. If you've ever tried to hit at a girl that's 8, 9, 10. 7, let's do 7, 8, 9, 10. The upper echelon of women, the most beautiful women there are, you have to know that there's 5 to 10 dudes plus in their DMs. And the more beautiful they get, The dudes, they become higher and higher value, more and more wealthy, popular, rich, clouded up. So you got to understand that when you're competing for modern women, even girls that are in the average area, let's say 4 to 6, these girls still got guys in their DMs. So it's no longer like back in the day that maybe you would have been competing with the 10 dudes around there. No, you're competing globally, which is why your focus should always be on excellence, on competing against yourself and becoming the best version of yourself. Boys, it ain't easy out there. But yo, you got to stay clear, bro. You need that sound advice, and who better than your older brother? That's it for your boy. See you next time.